Packers are the irresistible force in pro football. A sort of force of nature. The river that won't stay away from your door. The boulder in Boulder Dam. They face their opponents with a sword in one hand and a sledgehammer in the other. The Packers are tactically correct on nearly every play. The play mix is delicate and varied. Not every call works, of course, but nearly every call is the right one. The plays are classic and the formations few. They have an offense that can challenge every part of a defense, but it's not fancy. Coach Lombardi prides himself on emphasizing the running game, but his team easily reverses the pattern and still wins. Quarterback Bart Starr has often been referred to as a percentage passer, which implies he goes for the shorter, more easily completed passes. And yet last season, 9 of his 14 touchdown passes were on plays beyond 40 yards. His receivers have been better this season than ever before, though they're all the same people. The greatest improvement has come from tight end Marv Fleming, number 81. At 6'4", 235 pounds, he outweighs defensive backs by 40 pounds. Swift Carroll Dale at split end is the most dangerous long-distance threat. His substitute, Bob Long, is even faster. Flanker Boyd Dowler is a primary target when the big play is needed. The Packers frequently prefer to use halfback Elijah Pitts on swing passes and circle routes. Starr's favorite stunt on third down is to find fullback Jim Taylor emerging late from the backfield. With the exception of Starr, it is difficult to single out any one member of the Packer offensive machine. It's like naming the best part of a Rolls Royce. It is the defense which gives Green Bay its personality as a team. In the defensive backfield, there is all kinds of talent, ranging from Willie Wood, the ball-hawking free safety, to Herb Adderley, number 26, who hasn't made a tackle below the jaw line in years. The game they play is fast and vicious. Every pass receiver is a marked man. But if there is a player other teams love to hate, it's Ray Nitschke, number 66, Green Bay's all-pro middle linebacker. Nitschke and his corner men, Leroy Caffey, number 60, and Dave Robinson, number 89, are widely acknowledged as the best set of linebackers in the NFL. The front four consists of Willie Davis, Henry Jordan, Ron Kostelnik, and Lionel Aldridge. Their pass rush is so effective that the Packers blitzed the linebackers less than any other pro team. This defense contributed 6 touchdowns by interception. That's 1 out of every 7 Green Bay scored. In 1966, the Packers combined their near-perfect defense with a steady offense to claim their 4th world title in the last 8 seasons. They won 14 out of 16 games and came within 4 points of an undefeated season. The Baltimore Colts, vengeful and defiant after their second-place finish in 1965, were eagerly anticipating the first game of the new season. John Unitas was hot for all but the last 2 minutes of the first half, but that brief letdown was fatal to Baltimore. Pouncing on Unitas's passes, the Packers won the game in those moments on 2 beautiful interceptions, the first by Leroy Caffey, the second by Bob Jeter. Both were returned for touchdowns and triggered Green Bay to a smashing 24-3 triumph. In the season's second contest, the Packers met the Browns. Gary Collins boosted Cleveland to a quick lead. But in the best Lombardi tradition, Green Bay took command in the pinches. 2 decisive 4th down pass plays were the margin of victory. On 4th and 1, on his own 40-yard line, Bart Starr connected with Paul Hornung on a daring call that accounted for the Packers' first score. The second big play came with 2 minutes left in the game. The Packers trailed by 6 points. With it 4th and goal, Starr passed to Jim Taylor. The play covered only 8 yards, but it won the game. In the third game of the season, the Packers figured to have their hands full with a Ram team that was also unbeaten. They made it look easy. Bart Starr found the Los Angeles defense to his liking and passed Green Bay to an easy victory and sole possession of first place. By midseason, the Packers had established themselves as solid favorites to retain their championship. The Atlanta Falcons were the Packers' 7th opponent. The league's youngest member never had a chance. Rookie Donnie Anderson, in his first extended appearance, exploded for 2 touchdowns, one on a sparkling 77-yard punt return. Green Bay's tight-knit secondary contributed 4 interceptions. Doug Hart, number 43, and Herb Adderley converted 2 of them into touchdowns. Final score, Green Bay 56, Atlanta 3. The following week, Elijah Pitts scored 3 touchdowns against Detroit in the finest day of his career. He got the first one with a 4-yard run in the second period. And in the gray twilight, he concluded the afternoon scoring with a 3-yard plunge. In between, he dominated the contest. At the finish, it was Green Bay 31, Detroit 7. November 20th, another Sunday in Titletown, another game. But this day and this game were unlike any other. The Packers and George Halas's Chicago Bears were playing for the 96th time, the NFL's longest and fiercest rivalry. It was a raw, mean, old-fashioned professional football game. There were no heroes, there was no glory. It was trench warfare, waged by Bob Skoronski, Forrest Gregg, Jerry Kramer, and Fuzzy Thurston, old pros who understand the high price of victory. It was a battle won by elementary maneuvers. The unsparing Green Bay defense held Gale Sayers to 68 yards rushing in 20 carries. Green Bay's offense, under the intelligent marshaling of Zeke Bratkowski, struck for 2 touchdowns, which were enough for victory. A bright autumn moon provided a backdrop for a story of revenge. 3 weeks before, the Minnesota Vikings had handed the Packers a startling defeat. But today, Green Bay simply outclassed the Vikings. They out-defensed them, outran them, and out-scrambled them. When things slowed down, Bart Starr patiently destroyed the Viking defense with crisp, precise passes. Jim Taylor, Green Bay's savage fullback, was knocked senseless in the first quarter. After a short breather on the sideline, Taylor returned to the game and blasted to a 14-yard touchdown, which put the Packers in command 21-3 at the half. In the second half, this story became entirely the property of defensive end Willie Davis, number 87. It was he who struck the deadly blows, made the vital moves, which placed victory far beyond Minnesota's reach. Packers 28, Vikings 16. Victory with vengeance. Coach Lombardi's pregame instructions were to the point. Stop Unitas. Stop him cold. The Western Crown is ours. In a tense, stirring game, the Packers defeated their closest rivals, the Baltimore Colts, for the second time in 1966. Quarterback Zeke Bretkowski presided on an 81-yard touchdown drive that gave the Packers a 4-point lead late in the game. Unitas, in typical fashion, drove his team downfield in the waning minutes. However, the Miracle Man had run out of miracles. With 1 minute to go, Unitas crossed up the Green Bay defense by running up the middle, but a slamming tackle by Willie Davis jarred the ball loose. Dave Robinson recovered for the Packers, and the Colts' championship dreams, glimmering anyway, were turned to ashes. The Green Bay Packers strode off the field, champions of the West. On the first Sunday of 1967, the Packers met the Dallas Cowboys in the Cotton Bowl for the NFL championship.
Let's get a block in there. Put him down. If I don't say adios, that means I got him.
All the pressure and all the frenzy of an entire season was wrapped neatly into a single game.
Field goal team, be ready here.
After all the fumbles, the long passes, and the fierce hitting, the whole thing boiled down to 4 Cowboy plays from the 2-yard line in the last minutes of the game. The Packers led by 7 points, but a Dallas touchdown would send the game into sudden death. A penalty and a grim Packer defense combined to make it 4th and goal. The entire game focused sharply on this one critical play. Dave Robinson forced Don Meredith to throw off balance. Tom Brown intercepted the wobbly pass. And here in the end zone, under the blazing lights, the Cowboys' desperate title bid expired. The Packers were champions again. But now, for the first time, there was one more game to be played. On January 15th, 1967, in the Los Angeles Coliseum, the Packers met the Kansas City Chiefs of the AFL with pro football's world championship at stake. On Green Bay's third play from scrimmage, Boyd Dowler injured his shoulder and was forced to withdraw from the game. Enter Max McGee. Although the oldest player on the field, Max emerged as the game's surprising hero. Ranging freely through Kansas City's porous defense, McGee caught 7 passes, 2 for touchdowns. With Max leading the way, the Packers gained momentum after a slow start. In the second half, the first game between the long feuding leagues became a rout. The Packers struck savagely and often at the Chiefs' weak spots and won easily 35-10. They demonstrated to their own satisfaction and to the AFL that they were indeed the finest football team in the world. A team of strong, dedicated men who met the rigorous challenge of their game and emerged the master. The 1966 world title belongs to the big team from the small town.
Remember to see more National Football League action next week.